Welcome to Knockout Crypto. Thank you for following our channel. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Knockout Crypto on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button right now. Go ahead and like the video. Subscribe to the channel. So, Fidelity rolled out cryptocurrency custody business. CEO Abigail Johnson says the operation that started just for fun is here to stay. Fidelity rolls out a cryptocurrency custody business. Fidelity is ramping up its cryptocurrency custody business, hoping to profit from the scarcity of big regulated institutions in the chaotic world of digital assets, according to Abigail Johnson, the investment group's chief executive. The Boston-based financial group, which has over $2.8 trillion of assets under management, announced the launch of Fidelity Digital Assets last autumn, promising enterprise-quality custody and trade execution services for hedge funds, family offices, and financial advisors dabbling in cryptocurrencies. Fidelity started adding clients in the first quarter and is now engaged in the full rollout of its custody and trading services for digital assets, a boon to what is a fragmented and complicated industry, Ms. Johnson told the FT in a Aware interview. If you're either interested or technically adept, then it's not really that big of a deal, but compared to everything else that you do in terms of financial relationships that you have with either a bank or a brokerage firm, it's just more nauseant. It's just not developed. Ms. Johnson, the chief executive of the group since 2014, sees Fidelity's cryptocurrency custody service as a big selling point, pointing to stories of thumb drives lost and holders passing away without sharing their digital keys with relatives. There are people out there with significant amounts of wealth in cryptocurrencies, probably Bitcoin, and they're looking for somebody to hold those coins for them because in the event of their passing, which is going to happen at some point or another, you got to have a plan to be able to get those coins to somebody else, Ms. Johnson said. Coinbase, a cryptocurrency exchange, already stores billions of dollars worth of digital assets on behalf of its customers. Last year, it also launched its own custody business for third parties, but Coinbase is still a company that most people have never heard of, and they don't have the existing relationships with the independent advisors, according to Ms. Johnson. Fidelity Digital Assets has filed an application to operate as a limited purpose trust company with the New York State Department of Financial Services, which would enable it to serve an even broader range of institutions. Fidelity's experiments in blockchain, cryptocurrency and blockchain, the technology that underpins Bitcoin, were initially just for fun, Ms. Johnson said. The company exploits several potential avenues, even setting up a small Bitcoin mining operation in 2014 that cost $200,000. Some people in the finance department seriously raised their eyebrows at that, she said. Eventually, Fidelity settled on custody as the best launching pad, encouraged by a number of requests from existing financial advisor clients that wanted to use the company's infrastructure for their own customers' cryptocurrency investments. Although there's still a lot of skepticism over cryptocurrencies in many corners of the financial service industry, Ms. Johnson is confident that there's a valuable business to build in the field. It's not going away. As long as this value is there, people will look to preserve that value, she said. So that's big no. So if they're creating custody, that means there's value there, that they're going to hold these bitcoins or they're going to hold these cryptocurrencies for rich people. And it also means that rich people are investing in cryptocurrency, Bitcoin and other things as well. Fidelity Digital Assets opens to all qualified investors. Fidelity Digital Assets is now engaged in a full rollout of its custody and trading services, expanding from the limited trial users in the platform's final test stage, according to Financial Times interview. The business had initially been expected to be open in the first quarter of 2019. In an interview with Fidelity Investment, CEO Abigail Johnson said Fidelity started adding clients in the first quarter and is now engaged in a full rollout of its custody and trading services for digital assets, a boon to what is a fragmented and complicated industry. Coinbase reported in February that Fidelity's crypto custody and trading services platform was being tested by a limited number of clients, including hedge funds, family offices, and financial advisors. The $2.8 trillion asset manager is one of the first established traditional finance institutions to offer digital asset custody services. Other peers are still waiting to see how the crypto industry comes into formation. While there are 7 platforms providing similar services, Johnson said Fidelity's large client base and network with distinct advantages. Coinbase, for example, is a company that most people have never heard of, and they still don't have the existing relationships with the independent advisors, Johnson told the Financial Times. That crypto exchange, looking after billions of dollars of digital assets, was approved by the New York State Department of Financial Services and launched its custody services for third parties last October. On crypto in general, Johnson said, if you're either interested or technically adept, then it's not really that big of a deal. So custody is basically, how we get this value to our relatives when we pass away. There's a contingency plan, and custody does allow for that. Fidelity is on top of that. So this is a really good interview. I think it bodes good for cryptocurrencies that, we have people who are saying, look, we need custody for cryptocurrency if we're going to be able to invest in it. And this helps legitimizes cryptocurrencies as well, especially Bitcoin, which it seems like everyone has settled on Bitcoin as a store of value. So as long as value is there, people will look to preserve that value, and that's where Fidelity Custody comes in. And there's going to be valuable businesses built in custody and in cryptocurrency. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. But there's a long way to go, but this is a step in the right direction to legitimizing cryptocurrency. Let me know what you think about the article and the comments below. Thank you for following Knockout Crypto. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Thank you for following the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment below. Thank you.
In a world of when Lambo, crypto scams, and fake projects, where can you find true value? No time to research cryptocurrency projects. No money for crypto reports that cost thousands and thousands of dollars. Don't feel defeated. Knockout Crypto Reports are the answer. Knockout Crypto Reports does the research, saving you time. Knockout Crypto Reports are affordable, saving you money. Knockout Crypto Reports only include the highest quality reports. If you want that Lambo, you need to learn how to invest in the highest quality projects early. Knockout Crypto Reports identifies the highest quality projects early, making you money and saving you time. Go to knockoutcrypto.com and sign up for the report now.